The Arrow and the Thorn, a 10-minute play written by Lauren Frost. At Rise, lights rise on Catherine at the ocean shore. She's practicing her archery. She shoots an arrow before sitting down to write in her journal.
I've always felt like the ocean was my true home. Throughout my life, I've struggled knowing what my home truly is. I've been living between houses for a few years, but none of them felt like my true home. Ever since Rosie was born, life has been a mess. I'm with my mother and stepdad for now, but that might not last long. Something's missing. Archery has been my coping mechanism since I was 10. It gives me a sense of control and freedom. I need to find home. It might take some time, but I know eventually I'll find it.
Catherine gathers her bow, arrows, target, and diary and begins to walk home. She silently hums to herself as she's walking. She approaches her door and opens it. She walks into the house. She immediately sees her mother, Elizabeth.
Welcome back. How's target practice?
Fine.
Catherine quickly tries to run upstairs, trying to avoid talking to her mom, but is immediately stopped.
Catherine, stay downstairs. We need to talk.
Look, I'm tired. I had a long day. I just want to go upstairs and take a nap.
Elizabeth motions to the dining room table.
Please, mother to daughter.
Okay.
Catherine takes a seat. Elizabeth follows behind.
So, what did you want to talk about?
You've been home for 2 days, but you haven't talked to me or stepfather. You haven't left your room except to go to the beach since you've been back.
You've been spending all your time with Rosie. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me.
She's 4 years old. What am I supposed to do?
Realize that you have 2 children? Look, I have a lot of homework to do. Can I please be excused?
Sure. I'll see you downstairs for dinner in an hour.
Catherine does not respond. A door slam is heard. Elizabeth places her head down on the table looking defeated. Lights fade. At Rise, Catherine is sitting on her bed trying to do math homework. She gets distracted and begins writing in her journal.
I'm still not at a place where I'm comfortable at home. It might not ever be. I might never be. If I learned anything today, I learned that I don't belong here. I need to get out of here. It's hard because I love Rosie and I don't want to leave her, and I should be here with her. But is it worth staying in a toxic household?
Catherine closes her journal. She grabs her bow and arrows and leaves her room. A few moments later, Elizabeth walks into her room and picks up her journal off the bed.
Okay, so she feels like it's toxic here?
Elizabeth is engrossed in Catherine's journal. Suddenly, she hears the door open.
Mom, what are you doing?
Elizabeth drops the journal on the bed.
Look, you've been really quiet since you've been back, and I wanted to know what was up.
So you felt compelled to snoop in my journal. That's a major breach of privacy.
You're trying to run away again. When were you planning on telling me?
I wasn't.
So you were just going to leave Monterey completely without telling me or your stepdad? We're your family. We deserve to know.
Are you serious? I'm practically raising myself in this house. You have a 4-year-old child who you give all of your attention to.
So you're expecting me to not take care of Rosie at all? That doesn't seem fair.
You're expecting me to raise myself? You never pay attention to me. I deserve better.
And you think running away is going to solve everything? You'll be safe if you stay here.
Look, Elizabeth, I think I know what I'm doing.
I am your mother, not Elizabeth.
You want me to call you Mom? Act like it.
Okay, this is getting really heated now. I'm going to leave now and let you go to bed. We'll talk all about this in the morning.
Elizabeth leaves and closes the door. Catherine sits on her bed and screams into a pillow. She picks up her golden hairbrush and begins to brush her hair while singing to herself.
The ocean tide comes in. The sun shines bright. My sweet angel, safe with me. Everything will be all right. The moon shines in the sky, the stars shine bright, my sweet angel, safe with me, everything will be all right.
Lights fade. At rise, Elizabeth is in the kitchen making breakfast.
Catherine, time for breakfast. Catherine, come downstairs. Catherine Jean Webb, it's breakfast time.
Catherine finally enters. She sits at the table and begins eating her breakfast.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
You're welcome, but it's Mom to you.
I told you what you have to do for me to call you Mom again. I'm going to go to target practice on the coast today.
When will you be back?
That depends. I'm still thinking about it.
Will you be home for dinner?
I'll be home for dinner, but I bought a bus ticket. I'm going to go live with Dad.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm not asking for permission. I'm just letting you know.
You're 15. You have to ask for permission.
Dad is legally my parent. I don't have to ask to go live with him.
I want you to stay here. I need you to be in my house. Rosie will be devastated if you leave.
Rosie will understand. I wrote her this letter to tell her how I feel about her. She knows I love her and will always know that.
Catherine hands Elizabeth the letter.
I just have one more question.
Yes,
Do you love me?
Catherine.
Do you love me? That's what I thought. I knew you couldn't say it, but Dad can. I need to live with someone who loves me.
I'm telling you, leaving is a big mistake. You're safe here.
I might be safe here, but I'll be loved there.
Catherine leaves the kitchen. Elizabeth stares at the door. Lights fade. At rise, Catherine is sitting on her bed writing in her journal.
Dear Elizabeth and Edward, I'm leaving tonight. I need to be in a place that feels like home and isn't a toxic environment. Maybe I'll return home, but if you two are willing to act like parents to me, I deserve to be seen. I need to take control of my life and do what's best for me. I might be back later, I might not. Take care of Rosie for me. Give her this rose from me. Make sure you love and protect her like you should have done to me. Hopefully this isn't goodbye, just to see you later.
Catherine rips that page out of her notebook and puts it in an envelope. She turns to a new page.
Today's the day I take control of my life and do what is truly best for me. I will become my own person. Life might be a little scary, but at least I'll have myself. I can and will get through this. I'll just live my own life, take my own risks, and make my own mistakes. It's time to take the leap of faith and find myself.
Catherine grabs her suitcase and gets ready to leave. She closes her journal, kisses it, and puts it in the front pocket of her suitcase. She lays the envelope for Edward and Elizabeth on her desk. She takes one last look at her bedroom, takes a deep breath, and walks out. Blackout.